I'm trying to get it back on here. Got my Birds game. There we go. Now we're back in. Here we go, boys. Eagles 7, Saints 6. New Orleans down by 1 at home. 9 minutes, 49 seconds on the clock. Fourth quarter. Saints with 2 timeouts. Eagles with all 3. This is the Eagles game to win. Eagles offensive line, you're close to a toilet seat right now. You're absolutely just disgusting. Come on, Eagles. We got the ball back. Special teams got the ball back at about the 15-yard line. So we're approximately 80 yards away from the end zone. As I say that, 80 yards away from the end zone, here comes 26, Golden Boy running back. Can he make another superlative run? Boy, I hope so. Lane Johnson is out with a concussion. Another loss for the Eagles. That's 3 huge losses right now. Brown, Smith, and Johnson. Oh, the injury bug has cursed Philadelphia right now. But let's get back to who we are looking at. Unfortunately, with the 5 turnovers from the Eagles, that's crying over spilled milk. Jalen Hurts fades back. He barely eludes pressure. He throws it away. 2nd and 10 coming up. Thank you, offensive line. And I mean that sarcastically. Not giving our quarterback enough time in the pocket. You expect miracles from Jalen Hurts? He can't do anything unless the O-line gives him blocks. And there are Eagle faithful inside New Orleans Stadium. I love seeing that. Eagle green. 2nd and 10 coming up for Jalen Hurts, the captain of the offense, who has certainly been a letdown throughout the entire game. 2 wide receivers set. Saquon is to Jalen's left. There's the snap. He fades back. He's looking to pass. Finally gets time. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Jalen's going to run up the left field line. Looks to be about a 4-yard gain, 5-yard gain. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Eagles, a struggling offensive line. 3rd and 5. A lot can happen. It's too close to say, too soon to predict. A little over 9 minutes left on the clock. Eagles with all 3 timeouts. Let's go. I'm giving you every second, every ounce of my energy. Don't go anywhere. PTSD play-by-play. Hit that subscribe button. If you love an enthusiastic and passionate commentator, I'm your man. Spread the word. Let's go. 3, 2, snap the clock. 1, got the snap off in time. No delay of game. Jalen Hurts. He finds Dallas Goedert. One-handed reception down the right field line. At least a 20-yard completion. Woo! Yeah! That was a Houdini play, baby. Thank you, Sticky Gloves. One-handed. He had, thank you. I'm going to see that sideline. Yes, sir. Wow, beautiful play. Let's go. Come on, Birds. Nick Sirianni's clapping and smiling. Sirianni, you disgust me. I want nothing to do with that crappy head coach of ours. Give it to Saquon Barkley. But the offensive line makes no hole for him. Nothing but black jerseys in front of number 26, our running back for Philadelphia. He runs into a wall himself. Eagles are still up by 1 with exactly 8 minutes left to play. Birds with all 3 timeouts. Unfortunately, they are minus Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. Eagles have to find a way to get this victory without our star wide receivers and Lane Johnson. Mind-blowing. I mean, Philadelphia is cursed with the injury bug right now. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Eagles. They are in Saints territory. Hurts takes the snap under center. He fakes the handoff to Saquon. Great pass, great catch, but unfortunately even better tackle by the Saints defense. Looks to be a loss of a yard. 3rd and about 11 coming up for the struggling Eagles offense. 7 minutes and counting. Tick, tick, tick. I mean, time's definitely ticking away. It's 7-6. There's really no reason for anyone to call timeouts and preserve time. Too early for that. Also, the 2-minute warning obviously still in effect. A 4-man rush ready to set for the Saints. 5 wide receivers set for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts gets flushed out of the pocket. How does he get He throws it deep, but way out of bounds. He threw it out of desperation to avoid the sack. I just mentioned it. 4-man rush. And Jalen had less than 2 seconds to deliver the ball before he almost got sacked. Are you serious, offensive line? You're right along with Nick Sirianni. You're in my crap list. O-line and Sirianni. Trust me, you're not getting a Christmas card this year from me. This is absolutely outrageous. Jake Elliott is placed exactly at midfield at the 50-yard line. Eagles look for a 60-yard field goal attempt. Keep in mind, my boy Jake Elliott, he set the record for a 61-yard field goal against the Giants, and he's wide right. It had enough leg, didn't have enough hook. And that counts as a turnover on downs. That's 6. 6 turnovers for my stinking Eagles. Jake Elliott. I mean, that was a 60-yard kick. That was certainly no chip shot. It's certainly anything over 60, you're counting on more luck than you are skill, in my opinion. You have to account the wind. You have to account a whole lot of weather conditions, the feel of the grass. I'm sure there's a lot going into a 60-plus yard field goal. 6 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock, fourth quarter, 2 timeouts left for the Saints on offense. Saints are down by 1 at home. 1st and 10 coming up for Carr. He's taking the snap under center. Oh, my God. Exactly at midfield. Carr takes the snap. He fades back. Looking deep, finds nobody. Looks like he's going to run the ball, and he does. He runs out of bounds for about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 coming up for the New Orleans offense. Oh, my God. This is going to come down to the last second, right down to the wire. I hope someone's talking to Elliott right now, the field goal kicker. Somebody calm him down and assure him, you are as good as you are. Plain and simple. Your record stands for itself. You don't need to prove anything to anybody because Jake Elliott is skilled. He's going to be, in my opinion, he's going to give us the game-winning field goal. Inside of 5 seconds, Jake Elliott's going to win it for us. Carr takes a snap, shotgun formation. He hands it off to Kamara. About a 2-3 yard gain there. 3rd and short coming up for the New Orleans offense in their own territory. I apologize. They did move into Philadelphia territory. 3rd and 4 coming up for Brandon Graham and what's left of the defense. The defense for the Eagles has been absolutely stellar, and I don't think they have much energy left personally. Just because the Eagles offense has been that terrible, the defense of the Eagles has been trying to pick up the slack. So I can't imagine how tired they are. Carr, for the quarterback for the Saints, he takes the snap, hands it off to Kamara. He's got wheels, and he's not afraid to use them. 1st down, Saints running out of bounds, stopping the clock. 5 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. And another injury, Slay. Secondary, number 2, Slay Jr. on the ground grabbing something. That's 4 injuries and 6 turnovers for the Eagles today. I can't. I think there's a saying for this. When it rains, it pours. If the Phillies get eliminated, who do you think will win the World Series? Who do I think or who I want? I personally, I'm not pulling for the Dodgers, but I want to see Shohei Ohtani get a ring. I do want to see that. Just because Shohei is going to be in the Hall of Fame, I want to see him with a ring. Who do I want instead of Nick as a coach? I'd be a great assistant coach. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know much about plays, so on and so forth. But my enthusiasm, man, I'm Brian Dawkins verbally, if you know what I mean. If you know Brian Dawkins, the Weapon X, I grew up with him in the secondary. He would just be all in your face, all in the grill. He'd be riling the crowd, or not crowd. He'd be riling his team up. This is what you play for. This is why we're here. This is what it's all about. That's me, verbally. So I'd be glad to step in and be the verbal coach for our boys. I don't want them to be dragging butt like Eeyore with the tail between the legs. Nobody loves me. I'm no good. I want to be that guy on the sideline, be like, man, you're great. This is a professional league. You're not here by chance. You're here by your talent. Let's go, Eagles. Yeah, so either way, Darius Slay Jr., number 2 for the Eagles offense. He is getting out. He is walking off on his own power. Certainly out for the entire game. Four huge players out for the Eagles with 5 minutes left in the game. You want to talk about putting your back up against a brick wall. The Eagles have done just that. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Not only am I an Eagle fan, I'm an American lover. Anything American-related, sports, I'm all about it. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know who your team is in my last video. I will add it to my highlight list. Get on to PTSD play-by-play. Shotgun formation for Carr. He gets flushed out of the pocket by the great Eagles D. Blocked by number 59. Great deflection and great rush by number 53 for the Eagles defense. Fourth quarter, less than 5 minutes to play. 2nd and 10 coming up for the New Orleans Saints at home. Saints are down by 1 with 2 timeouts. And the Ravens are facing the Cowboys at 4 p.m. Here we go. You guys want passion and enthusiasm? Don't you dare go away. I got it now, and I'll always have it in the future. Get that subscribe button. Pass it out to anybody out there who loves a passionate man, always on their feet, constantly in this video camera, screaming, shooting, and going loud and wild. This is what commentary is about. I don't understand how Kirk Herbstreit and who's that schmuck? Troy Aikman. Just monotone and dragging on and on. I yawn listening to that commentary. I really do. I hope you're enjoying my play-by-play. Get on to that subscribe and tell everybody about this, because this is not theater. This is me. You see who I am right here, right now. If my camera wasn't on, trust me, my young lady would probably be telling me to shut the hell up because I scream and I yell and I carry on. But here we go. We are less than 5 minutes left in the game. At New Orleans, Saints down by 1 with the ball. They are at the Eagles' 46-yard line, 2nd and 10. Come on, Birds. Come on, defense. Here comes the rush. Quarterback barely gets the ball off. Great pass, great connection by number 12. Number 12 for the Saints offense. He held on to that ball well. That was easily a 25-yard reception, possibly down to the Eagle 30-yard line. It is exactly at the Eagles' 25-yard line with about 4.5 minutes left to play. Eagles need to hold the Saints to a field goal. Straight up. Eagle defense, whatever you have left in the freaking tank, empty it out on this drive right here. There's the handoff to Kamara up the middle, about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 coming up for the New Orleans offense. 4 minutes left to play. Eagles with all 3 timeouts and the obvious 2-minute warning still to come. Tick, tick, tick. The clock is not stopping. Less than 4 minutes to play. Come on. Let's go. I love this stuff. This is coming down in the last second. I know it. I see it. I believe it. And I believe the Eagles are going to win by a Elliott game-winning field goal. Here we go. Back to your play-by-play commentary. Carr's got the ball under center for the Saints. Hands it off to Kamara again. Why wouldn't you? Slip tackle by the Eagles defense. They've got to be exhausted. I really can't pin anyone on that terrible missed tackle. Kamara is definitely struggling getting up right now. I don't think he's injured, but he might have got his bell rung. So Kamara is definitely not 100% the running back for the Saints. Let's see what happened. There's a slip tackle by the Eagles, and it seemed to be a back tackle. Shoulder pad to the back of 41, the running back. He is out for this play. Not out indefinitely, but definitely out for a play or two. So we currently have 1st down and 10. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. Eagles may want to soon think about using a timeout to preserve time for their offense. Oh, great job. Great defensive hold. Again, the Great Wall of China lined up. Nobody got through the wall. About a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 coming up for the New Orleans offense. Well done I have a hard time grasping how the Eagles offense, your cardio is superlative. How in the world is the Eagles defense able to provide the same amount of energy from the first second to almost the final second of the game? If I had 4 thumbs up, I'd give you 4 thumbs up, Eagle defense. God bless you. Keeping the Eagles definitely in this game. Eagles offensive line, you're far from 4 thumbs up. There's shotgun formation for Carr. He fades back, going deep into the end zone. Caught, but is he out of bounds? The ball is caught by the wide receiver, number 12, and it is 2 feet in bounds. Touchdown, Saints. All right, well, Jake Elliott, you're not going to get that. Yeah, he drugged the foot. Our kicker, Jake Elliott, he's not going to get that game-winning field goal. Not the way I was hoping it. There's the replay. One solid foot down by number 12, the wide receiver, and the second foot skimmed the grass. You see the dirt fly up in the air. 6 points, possibly 7 points coming up for the Saints. Jeez. And it looks like the Saints are going for 2. I don't see the extra point kicker coming on. The offensive line for the Saints is still on the field. 2 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock for the Saints. Oh, boy. Saints 12, Eagles 7. New Orleans, home game for the Saints. Oh, boy. 5-point lead for New Orleans. How much gas does Eagles have left in their tank? Beautiful stop! Number 53 with the tackle. 2-point conversion. No good. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Come on. This game ain't over. We can win with 6 points. We don't even need Jake Elliott. Punch that ball into the end zone. We can win 13-12. We still have the 2-minute warning in our back pocket. 3 timeouts. I got every second of passion and enthusiasm. You won't miss a freaking thing. I got you locked. Hit that subscribe button for me, please. Gosh, geez, what a freaking game. Oh, man. I'm so glad to give this live. Gosh, geez. Come on. Special teams unit is arriving to the field. Oh, come on. Every play-by-play commentator's dream, right down to the wire. The game is not like 34-14 with 2 minutes left. There's a snooze fest. This is a crazy one right here. Keep in mind, Eagles offense, you are still terrible. At least 5 turnovers. I think I lost count. There might have been 6. I feel so bad for the stellar Eagle offense. You have been giving everything you have. I don't know what kind of powwow meeting that Sirianni's having with the offensive line, but it better be a good one. There's a return by the special teams. Gainwell at about the 31-yard line. There's the 2-minute warning coming up right now for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts, our quarterback, number 1, he's jogging onto the field like he's going to take a play. He had no idea the 2-minute warning was there. Hurts, are you there? Hello, Jalen Hurts, are you home? What is Jalen Hurts literally on that field? Are you in New Orleans or even on this planet right now? What is Jalen Hurts thinking about in the back of his mind? What am I going to have for dinner? How am I going to get home? I'm in New Orleans. I don't know where to go. Should I call an Uber? Guys, what do you want to do tonight? What are you thinking? Your game is not fully focused. You're not tunnel visioned in this game right now, especially when you run with the ball like one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, Randall Cunningham. He is synonymous with running with the ball out here instead of tucking it in. Jalen Hurts, yeah, you're a victim to that. I find you guilty of running with the ball out here instead of tucking it in. Thank you for that fumble, Jalen. That was very helpful. Sarcasm personified. Oh, I pray to God this goes well. This has to go well. It's a Sunday. I've been doing enough praying. The big man's listening to me. This has to go well. Come on, birds. Let's go. Devin, if you're still watching, sir, thank you so much for you've been following me on TikTok, YouTube. That kind of friendship you really can't buy. It's earned, and I believe I earned your friendship. So, Devin, thank you so much for everything you do for me and believing in my dream of becoming a professional play-by-play commentator. Guys, look at my cheeks. I am all red. I am so juiced. I'm so excited. My feet are killing me right now. I haven't sat down in a second. I don't ever sit down. Why would any play-by-play commentator sit down? I go on YouTube often. Devin, am I wrong or right? Have you ever gone on to YouTube and just look through, or even TikTok for that matter, and you find these commentators in these gaming chairs, like just dancing around, looking around, not commentating, not even giving you a score, no enthusiasm whatsoever. They're in La La Land. How can you call that commentary? Devin, I think you understand where I'm going with that. So if you believe in that, get my name out there to all your friends. If you want enthusiasm, let me know. You want whatever game you want, tell me. I'd be glad to give you your game. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's how social media works. God bless you. We're back in the game. Here we go. Just under 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter. Jalen Hurts takes a snap. Down the middle. Caught. Number 83. About a 5-yard gain. Tick, tick, tick. Dodson with a great catch, but unfortunately, he couldn't get out of bounds. And it looks like the Eagles are going to keep all 3 of their timeouts. They will. Hurry up offense by Jalen Hurts. 4 wide receivers set. Saquon Barkley is standing right next to Hurts. I don't know if he's going to hand it off because that's going to waste a timeout. He doesn't hand it off. He's looking to pass down the middle, caught again. But again, why would you throw it down the middle? If you're going to go down the middle, hand it to Saquon. He just ran at 65 yards for you. If you're going to intentionally go down the middle, hand it off to our hot man. And yellow laundry on the field. Let's see what this is about. We have legal hands to the face on the Saints. I believe that's automatic first down. Automatic first down. Move the chains. And that also stopped the clock, meaning the Eagles still have all 3 timeouts. Let's go. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Come on. I mean, no disrespect to anyone out there that's not an Eagle fan. I will follow your team. Comment on my last video. I'm putting you on my highlight list, and hit that subscribe button. Let's go. I want to see Saquon Barkley get that ball. We have 3 timeouts to work with. Give it to our man. Oh, barely eludes pressure, but he didn't elude the second defender. The Saints, number 90, puts Jalen Hurts in the grass. Got the white jersey dirty. Second down and long coming up for the Eagle faithful. 2nd and 16 to be precise. Offensive line. Offensive line. You're right there. Yeah, you're right next to my sweaty armpit. Exactly where you belong, offensive line. You're terrible. I wouldn't doubt that we burned a timeout, but the media won't show it. All they keep showing is replays of the crowd, the New Orleans crowd going crazy. I saw 3 highlights already of that sack, and I believe the Eagles, they did chew up a timeout. I'm sorry, I couldn't tell you because the media stinks that bad. Thank you, corporate America, for not giving me the updated. So, Saints 12, Eagles 7, New Orleans at home, fourth quarter, minute and 21 seconds on the clock. Eagles down by 5 with 2 timeouts. It's 2nd and 16 at the Saints' 35-yard line. The Eagles must go 65 yards to either continue to the game or to win it. There's a pass. The left field line almost caught by number 89, Wilson, the tight end. No pass interference called. $1:16 on the clock. The time did stop. The incompletion did stop the clock, so it preserved a timeout. 89 had that ball. Great pass by Jalen Hurts. It was right there between the gloves. How sticky do you need the gloves to be for you to catch that ball? Like the 70s and past, there were no gloves at all, ever. Those guys made miraculous receptions, and we can't catch it with glue on our fingertips? Really? 3rd and 16 coming up for the struggling offense of Philadelphia, to say the least. Jalen Hurts, he's looking deep. He goes to 88, down the left field line. Nobody's there. He's at the 30, 20, 15, 10, inside the 5-yard line. Woo! Inside the 5. I couldn't believe what I saw. Number 88 stumbled, got up. Nobody was covering him because he was practically on the ground. Dallas Goedert down the left field line. Oh, I don't know if that was playing possum. If it was, he played possum beautifully. He fooled me. I don't believe what I just saw. Wow! Inside the 5-yard line. Eagles with all 2 timeouts. Holy cannoli. About 1 minute left in the game. Eagles down by 5. We need to get in the end zone. Wow! Exactly 1 minute and 5 on the clock. Eagles take a timeout. Woo. Come on! Tell me you're not excited. Golly gee. Go ahead, guys. You comment. I need to catch my breath. I don't believe what I just saw. After witnessing at least 5 turnovers from the Eagles offense, we just witnessed Dallas Goedert. In my opinion, he played possum, doing a little trip, little oops-a-daisy. Nobody was covering him. He got up, caught the ball, found the left field line, and said, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" At least a 30, 40-yard run after catch. Come on, Birds. Your game to win. Eagles are down by 5. 65 seconds on the clock at New Orleans. Eagles with 2 timeouts. Saquon Barkley, our golden boy at running back. He is on the field at the 4-yard line. Run the ball. You've got 2 time. Oh, I'm sorry, 1. Pardon me. 1 timeout to work with. Run Saquon. Give it to you. Saquon's been golden last weekend and this week. There he is up the middle. Saquon, exactly what I said. Touchdown Eagles. We're up by 1. It's not over. Almost a minute left to play. The Saints can still come back to win it. I don't know if I want to say it, but I'll say it. Maybe the Eagles scored too quick because they gave the Saints enough time. So maybe the Saints defense allowed Saquon to score to allow the Saints offense to get more time on the clock to win the game at the end. Wow, up the middle, Saquon does what Saquon does. All that time in the weight room at Penn State and in the Eagles locker room pays off. He's got muscular thighs. He used those tree trunk legs to plow through the Saints defense. We're going for 2. Offense for the Eagles still on the field. Jalen Hurts, shotgun formation, hands off to Saquon again. 2-point conversion is good. So if the Saints get a field goal, it's only going to tie it. 1 minute and 1 second on the clock. 61 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Saints with, it looks like 1 timeout. Saints with 1 timeout. Oh my gosh. I was absolutely right. This is coming down to the wire. 15-12. Saints are down at home by 3. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Let's go. Oh my God. What a game. Oh, forget a nap. I'm going to need hibernation after this game. Get on to YouTube, PTSD play-by-play. Hit that subscribe button. This isn't theater, guys. This is the real thing you're seeing. I'm not acting. I'm passionate. Yes, I love my Birds, but I love America more. Any sport American related, I'm all about it. Proud military veteran. I want to live my dream by becoming a professional play-by-play commentator. Get that subscribe button and tell everyone out there I don't sit. I'm not going to make you fall asleep. I don't have a teleprompter telling me what to read. I'm not going to lull you to sleep like a freaking Mr. Rogers episode. This is passion and enthusiasm personified. I got you. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know who your favorite team is on my last video. Once you're done with this play-by-play here, get on my last video, comment, let me know who your team is. You're on my highlight list. I'm going to give you your favorites. Oh my gosh, 1 minute to play for my Birds. I'm losing my stinking mind. Oh, the Eagles should be down 35-3 right now, in my opinion, after at least 5 turnovers. The Eagles defense, I mean, all respect to the Eagles defense. Oh my Lord, keeping the Philadelphia in this game. Saints are at their own 30. They need to get at least into field goal range. Number 84 with the completion down the left field line. He does get out of bounds, preserving the only timeout Saints have. Stopping the clock, 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 5 coming up for New Orleans. Come on, Birds. Come on, Birds. Let's go. They go into overtime. I'm perfectly fine with it. I don't want to see an end zone. I don't want to see anything close to an end zone. Oh, my goodness. 2nd and 5 coming up for the Saints at home, down by 3. Oh, beautiful blitz. Intercepted Eagles. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, intercepted Eagles. Did it stay? Good. No flag on the play. Yeah! It's not over yet. 40-some seconds on the clock. We still have to kneel the ball successfully. And I'm talking about the crappy offensive line for the Eagles, who they don't deserve any respect coming from an Eagle fan. Trust me, the Eagles' O-line has been absolutely crap. They have to hold the line for Jalen Hurts while he takes that snap and kneels the ball. What an interception down the middle. I believe that was Blankenship, secondary for the Eagles. Oh, and the blitz set it up perfectly because Carr, the quarterback for the Saints, he threw it away under pressure. He just saw white jerseys personified. Eagles D swarmed him. He threw the ball out of just stress and pressure. Well done, Eagles D. I can't believe they had more gas in the tank. How in the world doesn't the Eagles defense fall on their face? Their cardio is superb. They've been playing lights out. Eagles D was killing it from second 1 to final second. Am I wrong or am I right? Eagles defense is the best defense in the league. Jets defense, respect. Eagles defense, number 1. That interception is exactly what I was looking for with the secondary. The secondary didn't make any lights out plays at all today. That was it. That was my exclamation point. They are the best defense in the league. Hands down. Undefeated Saints no more. If Jalen Hurts can successfully kneel that stinking ball. The Saints only have one timeout they can use, so it means obviously the Eagles have to kneel it twice. They keep replaying this interception, and I think the Saints actually might challenge this. There's no challenge flag yet, but I've seen this interception on highlight reel about 8 times. That only tells me the Saints are looking into a challenge. The ball might have hit the grass. This has to be the 10th time I've seen this. I still don't see a challenge on the bottom line of the TV screen. I want to say the interception is true, but I'm constantly looking at this replay. That's got to be the 11th time, for Christ's sakes. It's a booth review. Good. It sticks. Blankenship, number 32 for the secondary of the Eagles. His interception stands. The only thing that doesn't stand right now is my voice. I've been screaming so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Get that subscribe button. Get your fans on the PTSD play-by-play, because you won't find another passionate commentator anywhere in this nation. I got you. And it is a successful kneel timeout by the Saints, I assume, and they do. Yep, 2nd and 11 coming up for the Birds. Saints use their final timeout. No stupid crap, Eagle line. I know all about the miracle at the Meadowlands. Old school play, Giants, Eagles. The final play of the game, the Giants fumbled it, and the Eagles just picked it up, waltzed right into the end zone and beat the Giants. I don't want to see that crap right here. The anti-miracle at the Meadowlands. Don't want to see it. I can't believe I'm almost ready to say, not going to say it yet, I can't believe I'm almost ready to say the Eagles won off of at least 5 turnovers. Ain't over. But holy crap, the Eagles should have been buried 35-3 in this game. Oh, no, 35-10. Yeah, because Saquon did. Yeah, well done, Saquon. I mean, no disrespect to that awesome running back we have. Thank you, New York Giants, for that fantastic acquisition. Eagles got dismantled and still won. That's the game for you, right? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be talented. And keep in mind, not only did the Eagles drop the ball literally at least 5 times, But Eagles have been down A.J. Brown, Lane Johnson, I believe Gardner Johnson. No, Darius Slay. Pardon me. Darius Slay and Devontae Smith. Huge. 4 key injuries, at least 5 turnovers, and somehow the Eagles, though dismantled, still may become victorious. That's the game, right, guys? And that is the last successful kneel down. One more EAGL. Here we go. Ready, guys? E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! That is the game. 7-6-5. The media is on the field. Unless you get another miraculous play like that marching band play back in the 80s of college football, if you know what I mean. It says final. Eagles 15, Saints 12. Let me know what games you want me to do play-by-play on. Get on my last video right now. I'm hanging up right now. So get on to my last video, guys. I want to know who you are, your team. What do you want me to do play-by-play on? This is where I live. My passion and my dream is to become a play-by-play commentator professionally. God bless America, and thank you, all of you, for everything you're doing for me.